What's up, everybody? Chris here with Tennessee Gun Owners. The session is underway now in Nashville, and today I just want to give you kind of a political snapshot of the year ahead from the gun rights perspective. And I'm telling you right now, Tennessee gun owners are walking into a major fight. Let's start big picture. Love him or hate him, Trump 2.0 sure isn't Trump 1.0. Trump is on offense all the time. The left is melting down, and across the country, Minnesota in particular, radicals are switching to intimidation and political violence because, number one, that's what they always do. They always condone that stuff, but also because they can't win debates anymore. But here's what should make every Tennessee gun owner furious. While Trump is on offense, while the left is on offense, Republican leadership in Nashville is still acting like it's 2015. The weakness that they're exhibiting right now is dangerous politically because weakness invites more political pressure. The cowering dog gets kicked. It invites mobs. Weakness invites gun control. And we've already seen it this legislative session. Radical left protesters have been in the Capitol screaming, hundreds of them pouring in there, making demands, trying to bully legislators, all these anti-ICE protesters. And here's what gun owners need to understand. Those radicals aren't brave. They're not strong. They're encouraged. They're being fed by Republican weakness. And this is what happens when leadership refuses to draw hard lines. Inaction creates a vacuum, a political vacuum, and radicals fill it. This is exactly what they've always done. This isn't theory. It's not. This is exactly what's happening right now. Now, I don't really want to be the one to break the news to you, but I'm gonna. The biggest roadblocks in Nashville are not the Democrats. It's not these radical lefties. It's Republican leadership, or the lack thereof. Because House Speaker Cameron Sexton has spent years using his power to bury pro-gun bills and protect the bureaucracy. And now we have a new development. Sexton's on the warpath against some of the best conservatives in the legislature, state representatives, guys like Todd Warner, people like Jody Barrett, one of the best I've ever worked with in any state legislature. And just think how backwards that is. Instead of punishing gun grabbers, he's punishing the fighters. Instead of rewarding courage, he's attacking it. And it's because they represent a threat to the status quo. That tells you everything that you need to know. He doesn't fear Democrats. He fears grassroots conservatives. He fears gun owners. Now, we've seen this movie before. After the Nashville shooting in 2023, gun owners expected some clarity. We expected some strength, a hard line in the sand, but instead, I'll throw another character in here right now. Bill Lee, Governor Bill Lee, choked. He called that special session. He flirted with red flag laws. He called for them publicly. He created the gun control opening. That fire, that moment lit a fire under the gun control movement in Tennessee. And right behind Bill Lee was the most destructive thing he ever did to gun rights. He empowered a bureaucrat. A lot of people don't know this person's name. I'm going to talk about it right now. One of the worst people in Tennessee is a taxpayer-funded, full-time gun control lobbyist inside the government, and her name is Elizabeth Stroiker. All right, she's been opposing gun bills from inside the building, inside the Capitol building, year after year, bill after bill, on behalf of Governor Bill Lee. So now you understand the problem here, the pattern here. I mean, weak leadership creates openings. The left rushes into those openings. They built a gun control movement of all these Stepford wives as a result of that. And the bureaucracy helps them time and time again. But now let's switch gears here. Let's talk about what matters the most for this upcoming legislative session and the year ahead of us. This session has one bill that Tennessee gun owners in every corner of the state need to get behind and heave. That is House Bill 1737 by none other than State Representative Monty Fritz. And let me just say it plainly, House Bill 1737 is the pro-gun bill of the year. Not one of them, the one bill that we all need to get behind. This bill is not fluff. It's not a press release. It's not a structural rewrite. It is a hard reset on gun policy and gun laws in Tennessee. House Bill 1737 guts major enforcement tools that get used to trap gun owners and punish regular people. It rips out the gotcha carry statutes in the Tennessee code. It cleans up the code. It moves Tennessee closer to what freedom is supposed to look like. And that's why Tennessee Gun Owners, this organization, is all in it. No half measures, no slow walk, no wait and see. This is the bill that gun owners need to push like our future depends upon it, because it does. Now, let's talk about the establishment here. Now, here's what Sexton's network will try to do. They'll try to bury it in committee. They'll try to stall it. They'll try to table it. They'll try to water it down. They'll try to confuse people with legal jargon. They'll say, not this year. Oh, not this session. Now's not the right time. That's always the line. That's always the line, because delay is their weapon. The silence is their weapon. Confusion is what they use against the people to try to stay in power and remain the only ones with their hands on the levers of power. But organized gun owners are stronger than their tricks. I'm here to tell you that. And I think those are obstacles that we can overcome. But now listen, this year isn't just about bills. It's also about elections, because Tennessee has a gubernatorial election coming. We have the entire state legislature, or the House of Representatives, up for election. And this is the first real chance in years for gun owners to upgrade the governor's mansion. Bill Lee is leaving. He's term limited out. Lee was a huge detriment to the Second Amendment. He created the 2023 mess. He empowered the bureaucrats that are attacking gun owners right now. And he gave the gun control crowd the oxygen they needed to create a massive gun control movement that didn't exist up until then. But now gun owners get a choice, not in November, but in the Republican primary. And that's where this battle is going to be decided. And the field is pretty stacked. On the one side, you got U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn running for it, Congressman John Rose, and yes, even Monty Fritz, one of the most pro-gun state representatives I've ever seen, is running this gubernatorial. And that means something, because that creates a real contrast here, a real fight, a real chance for gun owners to decide what kind of Republican runs Tennessee. Are we going to get another Bill Lee type, or are we going to get a fighter who treats gun rights like it's non-negotiable and absolutely critical to defend in this day and age? That primary is where gun owners get to weigh in, and Tennessee gun owners will be there fully engaged in the entire process. But let's just kind of zoom back here for just a second. This is the snapshot. The left is already mobilizing. Maybe you're watching this on your thing, so it probably looks like I'm pointing you right. The left is already mobilizing. The mob is already in the building. Weakness from Republican leadership is encouraging them. Sexton is attacking conservatives, punishing fighters, protecting the insiders. And Tennessee gun owners, like you, have a chance to shove the whole machine backward. How? That's a great question. By forcing action this legislative session and by turning the Republican primary into a gun owner reckoning. That's exactly what's needed right now. This is not the year to sit back. This is not the year to assume that we're safe. That's how doing those things is how states get lost. All right. That doing those things is how states get lost, because like we said, weakness just invites these people to come in and set up shop. So buckle up. It's going to be one hell of a ride. So I'm going to ask you, when TGO sends out email alerts, respond when we call for action, move, because this isn't just politics here. This is life. This is life. It's the right to defend yourself and your family. It's the right to live free. And Tennessee gun owners are not letting Sexton or their bureaucracy or the radical left take that away.